It's me, Kinghuman. Listen up, people. Okay, big drama fest. I wake up today to an email from one of the guys I mentioned in my previous video saying, oh, you spilled the beans on it, you shouldn't have said this, that. Okay, whatever. So I had to delete that last video for the sake of the... It's a long story. I don't want to get into it. Anyway, I was trying to do a favor and look at what happens. You know, no good deed goes unpunished. Anyway, I did look at some of your comments on that video, and I want to address one of them right away. The previous video, the one that I had to delete, was all about kids, you know, young people making money online via my genius, you know, and first of all, I wanted to say maximum respect to any young person out there that's thinking about their future and, you know, not just sitting on the couch, eating Cheetos, scratching their ball bag, and playing video games. Because that's initiative. And there are so many kids out there that don't. They just want to be total slackers and sit on the couch and be idiots. And, you know, so the young people that do try to get in business, they have obstacles that, you know, regular people don't have. I remember when I was a young person, it was a whole different climate back then. When I was trying to do business, I mean, I really had to break in, and I had to lie, cheat, steal my way, well, not really, but, you know, I had to lie and cheat my way into business. Because back in those days, kids were considered total idiots that should be seen and not heard. And when I say kids, I mean even up to the age of 22. So, to get in business when I was that age, I actually forged my resale license so that I could start going to trade shows and getting involved and getting all this knowledge, and I did what I had to do. So anyway, that was a big digression, but, you know, and it was self-indulgent, and, you know, sorry, but, you know, it might help some of you young people get on track and understand that you have to do what you have to do sometimes. You have to get your foot in the door. You have to overcome obstacles. You have to do it. And I noticed one comment on that video where the guy said, Kinghuman, I was flipping websites. I took your advice. I did this website flipping thing, and I already made like $9 grand. I think that's what he said. And he said, the only problem is dealing with the people after the sale. Okay, turn that problem into an asset. Here's what I used to do. First of all, on the actual website, I would make owner pages that only the owner could see after he bought the website. They were in the admin panel. And it had a question and answer. It answered every question, and it gave him step-by-step instructions. So he's not coming back to me for answers. And he's got everything right on the site. Step by step. You make it once, and you can use it for every website. The other thing I used to do is I used to have follow-up support where I would say, okay, you've bought this website, everything's ready to go. I will help you set it up once. After that, I would charge the guy $50 an hour for tech support. And a lot of times, that would be an extra revenue stream for me. Turn your problems into assets. Don't just look at them as problems. Look at them as things you can overcome, first of all, and then overcome them in a positive way that actually benefit you. And even before it becomes a problem, look to address problems by putting those files onto... Anyway, another big digression, I'm sorry. So anyway, that and what other comments did I see? Oh, I saw my friend Kissy Face. I wasn't ignoring you. I saw your comment on there. Who else? I don't know. I saw a couple other comments, but hopefully you guys will make those comments down here. Also, hopefully you'll call in to my Blog Talk Radio show today at 4 o'clock. And every Sunday at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I go live on Blog Talk Radio. It's blogtalkradio.com/Kinghuman. You can either look at it live and call in live at 4 o'clock, toll free, ask me questions, be on the show, be on the radio, be a supporter, be a guy that calls me up and calls me a bald-headed, fat, fugly idiot. I don't care. I don't censor people. I'm open to all points of view and all things. So, or you can go there now and subscribe and listen to the podcast later. It's your choice. So anyway, what was I getting at? I'm losing it. I'm losing it. My brain is all freaked out today. I thought I'd talk about my stocks because I've taken a couple of weeks off of sending out my stock newsletter, just for those of you that follow that. And I've been waiting for the market to dip, and it did. It had a correction, and that allowed me to go back in and correct my algorithm because, somebody pointed out to me, hey, it's easy to pick stocks when, the market's been good like it has been. Let's see how good it is when the market corrects itself. And sure enough, the market had a big correction, and my stock selection tool just went kaplooey, and like an exploding cigar in my face. So I wasn't happy with those results, so I went in and retooled. And now I'm seeing some good results. One stock I suggested, and I didn't publish these, I didn't send them out. I've just been tracking them on my end because I didn't want to look like another idiot. But just to give you an idea, one stock my new program spit out was ANAC at 28.36. And my concept is, okay, I'm going to make a basket of stocks, 5 or 6 stocks that my software will pick and spit out, and we'll hold these stocks for a week and see what they do, and then we'll start again the next week and the next week. It's a 1-week flipping system. So anyway, I got 100%. I only had 3 stocks. Oh no, actually, 3 stocks in my new algorithm here. ANAC at 28.36. End of week was 29.41. ENTG at 11.96. End of week was $13.58. HMSY at 21.29. End of week 23.23. So we're doing really good here. The other thing I got a lot of emails about is dividend stock. I got one guy that emailed me and said, Kinghuman, I'm a young guy, I took your advice and I went out and I bought a dividend stock, what he thought was a good dividend stock. He bought it only based on the dividend payment. In other words, it paid a really high dividend rate. That's a danger sign. Most of the time when you see a stock that's paying an unusually high dividend, to me, that's alarm bells. I don't like those kind of stocks. It's the old adage, if something is too good to be true, it usually is. So a lot of times, these guys, first of all, it dilutes the amount of money that the company can use to reinvest in their own company, which is never a good thing. You want a company to grow, and if they're underfunded, they're trying to make themselves look attractive by bumping up their payout, but in reality, it's making the underlying equity weak, and it's not a good thing. Anyway, I do have one recommendation, and again, that only paper traded. I'm not giving advice here, stock advice. I'm just telling you what I look at here. So I'm not telling you to buy this. This is not anything like that. I'm looking at a stock called, the symbol is DLR. It's a real estate investment trust. It pays 4.95%. That's all I'm going to say. When I first looked at it, the price was 60 Oh no, it was $67.02. It's already up to $68.99. What can I tell you? I'm a genius. By the way, if you want to subscribe to my stock newsletter, I'll put a link to it down there. It's a free weekly newsletter that I put out on these things. It's in beta test. We're only paper trading. We're not trading with real money here, so but you can follow it and see how well it does in the coming weeks. I think now that I've redone my algorithm and my software, I think it's going to do well. So anyway, I don't know. I just had to quickly throw up a video and let you guys know what's happening. I don't know. What can I tell you? I'm all flustered now, and you know, who knows? So, listen, donate a few bucks to help a sick kid. St. Jude's Research Hospital for Kids helps sick kids. What could be better? I appreciate everybody that does that. We got a social contract going on here. You know, if I make you guys some money, I expect you to kick some back to help a sick kid. St. Jude's Research Hospital for Kids. So many times I get emails from people saying, hey, Kinghuman, you made me $5,000, you made me $20,000, you made me $9,000, you made me this, you made me that. Hit me in the balls with a wiffle ball bat. But I never hear the other section, which is, and because of that, I donated to help a sick kid at St. Jude's. Live up to your social contract, people. What do you think I'm doing here? Think I'm doing this for my health? Just to hear my gums flap? I'm trying to make you aware. I'm trying to get you in a good place so that you can help somebody else get in a good place. We're all moving it down the line, right? Okay. All right, get away from me, you bother me, and think about calling into my radio show Sundays, 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, toll free. The phone number, the toll-free number is 855-381-8796, 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Go away.